feel 10 feet tall right now and strong as an ox.
Either way, you're a winner. I'm losing money right now.
They're eating the dogs.
Because I know cops doesn't start till 4.
Yeah! No clapping, please. No more. No, thank you.
I feel like it's kind of sad. Nobody gets to actually see the intro because
Nobody's ever watching.
Yeah, I feel like it's
People watch though. After the fact, like we've been getting steady views after the fact.
How many views do you get after the fact?
All of them, most of them.
Yeah.
We've been getting like 20 to 30 views.
What do our analytics
No,
look
wow.
like?
We have a consistent following, and the channel has actually recovered from the content shift because there was a time there where the subscribers were going up and down, but as of lately they're up and up, and we just passed a new threshold.
No way.
New threshold. We have 2,300 subscribers.
Nice.
New threshold passed.
2,300.
So, suck on that, marmalade.
I think we're coming out of summertime too. I think YouTube's a lot better in the fall and winter.
You're absolutely right. I think fall and winter are much bigger on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers kind of take the summers off.
How long does somebody have to watch for it to count as a view?
Not very long to count as a view, but it'll show you exactly where people are clicking off. And yeah, the majority of people are clicking off pretty early, but the overall watch time for all my videos is up. So right now, the majority of people that are watching for 10 to 15 minutes.
That's not bad.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Because imagine you are uploading a 10-minute video and people are clicking off of that.
Yeah.
Right. So in a sense, it doesn't. The YouTube's always changing their metric, but in terms of ads watched, right? It just comes down to that watch time. So. It doesn't really matter if people are watching. Like, you think people watch that whole 7-hour saying Logan Paul 10,000 times video?
Oh.
Do you think people really watch that whole video?
Was that
No,
who
but
did that?
but people watched enough of it.
Did Jimmy do that?
And obviously it got shared because it was crazy. But people were like just skipping around through the video to be like, does he really do this? You know, the whole time.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just not. You don't necessarily have to watch the whole thing, but the fact that the average watch time now on the channel is 10 to 15 minutes, that's pretty good, I think. I just
Pretty
think we're on the upswing here in terms of the content shift. So righto, mate.
We're getting there.
Even though I keep saying I want to get back to vlogging, which maybe I'll do, throw a wrench into the metric.
Whoa.
I think it would only stand to help the channel. I think you can do, especially where we do these live, it's kind of a separate metric for live stuff. It's like its own lane on YouTube. So it probably would just help everything.
You know what I was thinking, does it show up on YouTube Shorts?
Mom said she saw the intro. It was cool.
Yeah.
Sick.
We could post clips on YouTube Shorts.
No, I mean the live.
No,
Yeah.
that's different.
Because I'm thinking about it in the way.
I just YouTube Shorts do live. I don't think they do. I don't think they do live.
Do we have a
does.
Kinville Show TikTok account? Because we could just be live on TikTok the whole time. Like if we set up your phone right over here and just kind of.
That'd be a good idea. I
Didn't
never
really
thought-
pay
I
attention
I
to
always
it.
thought to try to get the streaming to both locations, but I don't think that would. Work
No,
too well.
and that's not. People don't do that on TikTok anyway. It's a separate stream. And they'll ignore it 90% of the time, but then every now and then they'll look at the TikTok phone and go, "Hey, I'm on Twitch," or "Hey, I'm on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube," because they'll interact with the YouTube chat. They're not interacting with the TikTok chat, so people are scrolling through on TikTok and you'll pop up just because you're live, right? And then you just look at the phone and say, "Hey, if you want to watch the show, we're live on YouTube. Come talk to us there." And people ideally will swim over. It doesn't always happen, but
I think that'd be a good play.
Aunt Amy's watching.
So,
The family's all here.
yeah, we went to the fair today with Mom.
Freiburg Fair.
Freiburg Fair, Mom, Dad, and Amy.
How was that?
Woodsman's Day. I gotta hear.
Oh,
Well, actually,
check it out.
I gotta.
Check
Yeah,
it
show
out.
the camera.
Yeah.
New merch. Nice.
Woodsman's Day
There you
shirt.
go.
I can't see
Freiburg
what I'm looking at
Fair.
when I
What's
block
it?
the computer.
Does it have a anniversary or when it started? What year?
Let's
I don't think
see.
it
It
does.
says Woodsman's Day,
Oh, and that's
Freiburg
just the
Fair
back.
2025, Saco Valley, Woodsman's Day.
The Saco Valley.
Woodsman's Field Day.
Yeah. Saco Valley Woodsman's Field Day. But
So,
anyway,
did you watch the Lumberjacks?
yeah, we did. I had a funny story though. I wanted to tell. I was waiting to tell it till we got on the podcast here. So I just got back from the casino.
Yes,
I really
we went to see
yeah.
Adam Sandler over
And you
the
got
weekend.
Krispy Kreme.
Foxwoods Casino.
Yeah, I brought back Krispy Kreme.
Which
Lucky
I got to
bastard.
have one. I went
Yeah.
over to Mom and Dad's and
I had one.
I actually had two.
So while I was there, I ended up getting I'm guessing whether it was self-inflicted or not from the casino, I ended up getting a stomach bug, I guess you would
Yeah.
say, of sorts.
You typically do, especially in new places.
Traveling in general.
Yeah.
High stress environments.
So my stomach's been bothering me for a while now anyway. And I rode home. I didn't eat anything the whole ride home because it was bothering me at the casino. Rode the whole way home, didn't have anything until about 1 o'clock, or maybe it was noontime on the day of the ride home. I didn't eat anything. Then I had McDonald's, 2 double cheeseburgers and a large fry.
Hold the lettuce.
No.
And I had gotten Krispy Kreme donuts for myself. I got two dozen for Dad, and then
2 dozen for him.
I got 1 dozen for myself. And between Saturday when I got home and Sunday morning, I ate the whole dozen.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. By yourself?
But Allie had 1. But
Holy
disrupt,
shit.
that'll disrupt the system for sure.
11.
That'll really
Krispy Kreme.
liquefy the innards.
Yeah, 11 donuts in 2 days. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean,
So
that's
that-
not bad.
Can't
When it
say I
comes to
haven't done
Krispy
it.
Kreme, yeah, when it comes to Krispy Kreme, I can eat a whole dozen in one sitting. No joke. No fuss.
No qualm.
When they're warm, just fucking. That's how
Yeah.
fast it
Well,
goes down.
even
Just
when
do a line
really
of Krispy Kreme.
turns
just-
into
just-
that glaze.
Yeah.
even when they're not warm, when they're still the fresh same day, they're still so much better. Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
coming, like it was they were a
If
few
you put it
hours
in the
old.
microwave for like 5 seconds, they come out pretty close. Like unless you literally just ate one fresh off the press, it could fool you for being fresh. 5 seconds in the microwave.
So anyway, just for reference, just in case this is somebody's rewatching this, that was Saturday and into Sunday that I did that. Today's Monday. Today I was going to the fair, and I was hoping by the end of the day yesterday that my stomach would have cleared itself up.
So
but
you'd be free to fuck it up again at the fair.
yeah, but that wasn't the case. And I woke up this morning. I almost didn't go to the fair because I felt like it was gonna be a problem for me. But I was like, nah, fuck it. I'll just go to the fair. There's toilets there.
Yeah.
Well,
Barely.
Apparently. Yeah.
we get to the fair there, and we're walking around, and my stomach was killing me. Like it just hurt, and so then we're walking around, and all of a sudden I was like, fuck. It felt like I had a
Secret sign.
I
My poop is coming.
I felt like a fart was coming, and I let it squeak out, and that was a mistake.
No.
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 I had to,
You had a peeking turtle.
yeah, I had to run to the bathroom
Oh
and
Jesus.
clear it up.
And you had to buy new underwears after.
No, I didn't want to throw them away because I was worried that it would be a problem again.
Biohazard.
No, it wasn't
No,
bad.
he was
It
worried
wasn't-
he was going to shit a second
Oh
time. That's
yeah,
what I'm
you need
saying.
protection.
Hold it in.
Need your diaper.
Jesus Christ.
It wasn't bad. I didn't. It wasn't
Walk
like I
around
made
the
a
rest
huge
of the
mess.
day.
It was just a tadpole. It wasn't
enough you could dry with the paper.
Yeah.
Had to walk around the rest of the day with those greasy cheeks.
Oh my
That's why I went to
God.
that's why I went to the bathroom, clean it up. But
Oh my fuck. Well,
I
I'm
didn't tell
glad,
anybody.
I'm glad you shared this.
Poop jokes.
I'm
Oh.
glad you shared this, Carter.
That's terrible. So, did you eat anything at the fair or no?
oh yeah, I had breakfast sandwich and
Sunflower pizza.
Sunflower pizza. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
killed my stomach though.
Nice.
still.
Chocolate milk?
No. Were there's chocolate milk at the fair?
Where you get the breakfast sandwiches, yeah.
Oh, we didn't get them from.
We
the
went from
normal
we
place.
went to the melt place.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Anyway, I didn't tell anybody. Obviously, when we were walking around the fair, I didn't want anybody to feel bad for me, so kept it to myself till now. But
You know, I did that one time in Storyland, but I actually fully.
You know what you should tell, Calvin? You should tell your story before the parade. When we were kids, youth
The
baseball.
baseball parade.
Yeah, youth baseball would walk in the town parade every year, and So what happened, Cal? 'Cause
Well,
you and I had walked to the school together to get in line
We
for the
were-
parade.
in our baseball uniforms,
We walked from our grandmother's
full
house.
regalia,
Yep, full regalia.
at the school, and the school was locked up because it was Saturday. And, you know, come to think of it, there was probably somebody there that could have got me in to use the bathroom.
Yeah, like had you explained the
But-
emergency of the situation, we could have figured out.
So we're
something,
all
but-
there lined up for the parade, and it's supposed to take off at a certain time, but
And do you remember how old you were?
I was older than I should have been.
Well, because I can't remember exactly how old I
What
was.
team was this?
I think I was
It was-
there with Boy Scouts. I don't think I was doing baseball anymore at the time.
Okay, so this
It was
the-
majors. It was majors. I can't remember.
That's
I did
10 to 12, I think.
I did 3 years.
12 sounds about right because I would have been 14, 15,
Yeah.
like just turned 15, I
11
think.
or
'Cause that's when I got
12.
back into Scouts. I just turned 15.
Um,
And this would have been springtime, so you could have been 12 because you wouldn't be 13 until the
Yeah.
following August. Right?
11 or 12.
But let me just say,
Could have been
Right.
11.
we
I
were.
could have been.
Could have been 13. We don't know.
Well,
we were still what would legally be considered kids, and we had walked from our grandmother's house in full regalia to go get in line for this parade, and like we kind of knew in this case like we were pretty much on our own until from the time we left our grandmother's house till the parade is over. Like,
I think Dad was there because he was coaching.
Dad coached. Yeah, Dad
You
was
think he
coaching
was
Cal.
there?
I'm pretty sure he was there. Or somebody was there.
but remember the year he
I
was
can't-
sick?
Yeah,
Was that this year?
It could have been that he wasn't there because I remember
There
Mom being there, but at the end
specifically
because she
seemed
was
to be
sitting
something going
towards
on,
the end of the parade.
like for some reason, like
okay, stop
We
making.
were really on
you don't
our
have to
own.
stop. You have to stop making
Anyway,
excuses for me.
yeah,
Let's
okay.
get on with the story.
Whatever.
sorry.
So we got there. We're waiting for the parade to start, and I kept thinking because the parade's not very long. It's literally the distance we just walked to get to the parade.
Right.
We just have to walk back, and then I can use my grandma's toilet.
Yep.
And
So he's really trying to wait it out.
So yeah, I'm feeling the poop coming, and then at a certain point, I just couldn't hold it anymore, and it was moments before the parade stepped off.
Yeah, like the parade is about to start moving.
I said, I gotta pull the trigger. And I ran down into the woods by the school, like in between the school and another house,
And so-
almost fully in the open.
I was in a different part of the parade line, so I didn't see Calvin like disappear or anything, right? But okay, so
But
continue.
I let loose on the stump of a tree and had nothing to clean up with. So then I walked in the parade, and this was like full diarrhea, liquid everywhere.
Didn't you do something with your underwear too, or no?
Well,
I thought you said that.
No, I wore I used the underwear for protection because I knew the
Right.
baseball pants.
White baseball
The
pants.
baseball pants will show through, so
Right.
I needed something. But by the end of the parade, the baseball pants were showing through. Because I remember, like I said, Mom was towards the end of the parade, and I walked by. No, we finished the parade, and I walked back to Mom. I said, Mom, I got to use the bathroom. And she looks at me, and she says, did you get dirt on your pants? Because it was all. It was.
Oh
all
my
up in
god,
your waist and
you poor guy.
It was. Yeah.
But
Then I
but-
threw my underwear away.
I remember
the pants, too.
you coming running out of the bushes like the parade was already moving and hadn't quite left the parking lot, and you come running out of the bushes and got back in line.
Yeah.
everyone was so glad you made it that year.
So
Everyone in town was happy to see you.
Yeah.
this is a new segment of the show we like to call Shit Talk.
Yeah.
With a little,
Poop in your
good little
pants.
intro.
Shit talk.
Talk.
How many times have you pooped the bed?
Oh man, more than I can count. I guess to move on from shit.
I can let me tell you about. I'll
Adam
just give you.
Sandler.
Yeah, I'll just give you a quick deal on Adam Sandler there because I didn't. Curtis was the only one that was there when I got home.
So this is why you're at the casino. And did you do any gambling?
Yeah, I put $40 in and lost it, and that was it. That was enough for me.
Classic.
The thing was, we walked around the casino and they had a shopping area there, and I was looking through there, and I was looking at the stuff, and long story short, there were some golf shorts that I wanted. They were on sale, and they were $25 a piece, and I was like, I'd rather have the golf shorts and put the $25 in the slot machine. So I only put 40 in anyway. But Adam Sandler, he always has random people open for him, like he doesn't have a set opener.
Yep.
He had Nick Schwartz. I don't know if you know who that is. You do know who he is.
He's
Nick
afraid.
Swartzen.
He's afraid
Yeah.
of the sun, right? Isn't he the one
He
who
plays
was?
Howie in
Yeah.
Benchwarmers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually
That's
was just
cool.
listening to him on a podcast.
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn, actually, I think he was on the other day.
I didn't even put two and two together that he's Howie because he doesn't even look like.
Well, he
Howie
doesn't look
normally.
like that anymore. He's much older now.
Yeah, he was. I couldn't believe
Um,
how old he looked on stage. He looked like an old man. But
He was really
All
good
the
friends
life
with
drained from his body.
Norm Macdonald.
Oh, really?
And if you remember, he's in a few Adam Sandler movies. Like obviously, Benchwarmers is an Adam Sandler, but he's also in isn't it Chuck and Larry? I pronounce you Chuck and Larry. I think
he's in
that.
a few of them. He's in the
He's
Just
in-
Go With It, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just go with it. Yeah,
The sheep herder.
Yeah, that's a great one. Dolph, the sheep herder. And he's in Grown Ups 2 as the bus driver.
Yeah.
Mm.
So he opened first, and then David Spade followed
No
him up.
way.
And,
That's really cool.
and then Adam Sandler came on, and then the guy that always he's in a bunch of Adam Sandler movies and is cross-eyed.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. He was there too.
Yeah, he came on and went cross-eyed and said that.
Did some
Whatever.
of his
Yeah, did
shtick.
yeah, but he didn't do a full set or anything. That was it.
That's awesome.
But
That's
it was,
really cool though.
How was
was
David
cool.
Spade?
he was pretty good actually. That's why I thought it was really okay to tell the poop story, because one of his big bits was how he's getting back into porn. He's starting to watch porn again, and
Oh no.
how he jerks off on airplanes.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
cool.
So
That's his new bit.
That give
So
you the
the
green
poop-
light for
the
the shit
poop.
story.
The poop
Well,
dog was
what I-
greenlit.
Sounds
See-
like David Spade is working on some great stuff.
what I took from the comedy show really was that these guys are older, and Nick Schwartzen was the same way. Like, I feel like when they're trying to appeal to a younger audience, they can't really get they don't get pop culture now.
Right.
So they resort to poop jokes.
Oh yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it.
I think that's also
self-deprecating.
though that's also like kind of like playing off the idea of Adam Sandler's audience, right? Like that's like a joke or something you hear people say all the time is like oh, you know, only people that like poop jokes like Adam Sandler movies, you know.
Well, I mean,
You got to love the gas pump between the legs bit. Otherwise Happy Gilmore is not funny.
Yeah, he did. It actually seemed like towards the end of Adam Sandler's bit, he was like almost like depressed because he
Was he
did this-
bombing?
No. But he was doing he sings songs and stuff, plays guitar, and he did a long song about his friend Chris Farley.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
the song was.
you seen that online before?
Yeah, I've seen it. I have heard the song before, but
But
he
you
was
did
like,
it again live.
yeah, and then he did it live. Did that song live, and then Who Makes the Funny Man Laugh or something like that. Like just it was
Something more sad.
It was
he was doing the sad clown bit.
it was just really odd. I thought.
He's
the
always
end
been
of it,
emo. Way back since The Wedding Singer, he's got one of the most popular emo songs of all time.
I
Have you heard that one?
No.
no, I haven't.
Yeah, he's always been emo.
Just before we get off the subject of poop, I just I saw this right before the show, so
We'll add it on top.
yeah. It actually was kind of a banger.
Pieces, these are my only shorts. Constipation, no breathing, don't give a if I
Is there that guy from the new Jackass movie?
That's
These are my only shorts.
yeah, Jackass.
Oh, he's in Jackass?
Yeah.
I shit my pants into pieces. I shit my only shorts. Constipation, no breathing. Don't give a that I shit for no reason.
Anyway, I thought it was a pretty good.
I wonder if we'll get copywritten for that.
Well, I don't know
That's
how
good.
they could. I don't know how they could copyright it as.
You can post shit like that on Instagram and stuff, but YouTube is
Well,
where you get
obviously,
fucked up.
The music is the Papa Roach song, but I don't know if the voiceover it was enough.
Mm. Yeah, I don't
Who
know.
cares?
So are we done with shitting then? Are we over? Any other poop stories before we continue?
Shit dog.
I
Oh,
can't think of any good poop stories off the
No,
top of
other
my
than-
head.
cat pooped on a rug.
Yeah,
So that happened.
Calvin did pee his pants in school too. But
Oh, thanks. Thanks for that.
anyway,
Okay. All right. Well,
when we were down in Connecticut, there was a Native American museum too that we went to, and it was actually kind of I almost took I should have taken a Snapchat video and sent it to you guys. I almost did, but the in the museum it was all about Native American history in this area, in this Connecticut area, because the casino's on reservation land.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
And they had a big life-size replica of a village. Like it was huge.
Life size?
Yeah, there was probably maybe 10 wigwams,
Damn.
and
That's
they
pretty
had
sick.
and it was full of these mannequin Indians. But
Could you fight the mannequins?
You fight them?
No, I mean you could, but there were signs that say they're delicate. But the interesting thing to me,
God, his ass.
they were called Pequots.
Pequots?
That's
The
what
Pequot.
the Pequot tribe.
Pequot.
That's what they were. And in
Sounds like a
the
bird.
museum, all the women mannequins were topless.
nice.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
And they're leading these like 3rd and 4th grade kids around the museum.
Yep.
These topless mannequins.
They all
Wow.
have phones where they taking pictures.
I can only imagine. I mean, obviously the internet these days is a little bit different, but
Is it like anatomically correct, or is it more like the Barbie type?
no,
yeah, are
every
they true mannequins or like are they like
every
lifelike?
set's different.
So these are like really realistic, is what you're saying? Like,
I mean-
like
Did you
pretty
feel
real?
them? Did you?
They feel like
Test them
bags of
out.
sand.
Oh,
like-
wow. Well, I mean,
Um,
I guess you got to be accurate, right, to history. But so this is all indoors, or
Yeah, it was all in.
can you see it from
And-
binocular?
and, like,
Does your hotel on look at the Pequots?
oh man, what else did you learn from David Spade?
Well, that's kind of crazy.
No,
That's cool though that they had a whole village.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, because people were setting up tents. The tents were going up.
There's-
Oh man.
there was actually 11 wigwams that day.
Yeah. Well, the wigwams are different from tents.
Now, did they have heads and faces?
The wigwams
Or
are they're the long, almost airplane hangar looking things, right?
arms.
They were
Did
they were like
have arms
stick framed things, and they like chop bark off
Yeah,
the
it's
trees.
not gonna
and
work for me.
covered them.
Stick frame not gonna work for me. Need a little more meat on the bone. Sorry. I'm just Still joking over here. Just joking.
Oh man. Well, so do you want to
Calvin had a couple of segments in mind. We could dive into those. Unless you want to keep shit dogging.
well, I didn't know because last time you kind of shit talked my idea.
Yeah, maybe I'll do this one too. Maybe I hate it. Maybe your ideas are terrible.
Well,
Do you want to do your segment or?
well, basically, best. No, Walt Disney World attraction that you want to bring back from the dead.
Yeah, any
Hard
attraction
turn.
you want.
Hard turn. Can we do it?
Can we
hear the shit?
Okay. All right, here we go. Segue now.
Do you have a segue we can roll, Carter?
Pequot.
Can we get a clip of the guy segueing off a cliff? And that's how we cut to the next segment.
Is there video of that?
Probably not. Anyhow, okay. Yeah, so if you're just listening to the show out of the blue, we are big Disney fans here. Calvin, show him your shirt.
This.
We love
This is,
we love dragons and Disney and Mickey Mouse, Pluto. So we're into all that shit. And
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck. I mean, fuck's sake, we're into all that shit.
Goofy.
So Calvin said for a segment, he's like, if you could bring back one dead attraction, what would it be? And I said, oh, we're probably all going to say the same thing. And everyone started shouting out ideas. And I said, oh, we better hold this for the show because everyone said a different thing and nobody said my thing. So
I think I have to actually think about it for a second.
So my what I was gonna say is what I was gonna
yeah.
guess.
I got one.
I know which one Caleb's bringing back, I think.
great movie ride.
No, that's not what I thought.
Yep.
The Great Movie Ride.
If I could bring back one ride
You
that
know-
has gone away, I would bring back the Great Movie Ride in its full glory.
I
Not
like-
the end days when shit wasn't working and the
Or they
actors
didn't
were
care.
half-assing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
want to
remember.
bring back the glory days.
Do you remember the first time you rode that ride?
I remember
Yeah.
literally being blown the fuck away when the ride operator gets out of the ride and then he gets shot or something by Al Capone. And then he
the
gets
craziest
on the
part-
ride and drives you the rest of the way.
I thought the craziest part.
I was blown away.
I thought the craziest part was at the temple when the temple guard comes out and says stop.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy touches the thing and turns into a skeleton or something like
Oh,
that. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
that was
what
good.
just happened?
That was good.
That was sweet.
And in like the Wizard of Oz scene, when the witch came in through the puff of smoke, right? It was the animatronic witch. But between the puff of smoke and the actor, when they really cared, and it was a really good actor in there doing it, the timing was so perfect with this witch that as a kid, I believed it 100%. And I was afraid that the Wicked Witch of the West was gonna get us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even as an older kid, when you know it's fake, you still go in there, and when that alien would go down from the ceiling, I was scared every time.
I think what made that ride so great too was the fact that it wasn't just Disney movies.
Yep.
They had, I mean, I don't know if Disney technically owns all those movies now, or
I don't know what the licensing is, but it was different back then because it was all designed around MGM Studios, right?
Yeah.
So I think they were working with a bigger licensing umbrella, Disney and MGM shit.
Well, I mean, that's a good pick. I thought you were gonna say Disney Quest.
I thought you were gonna say Tom Sawyer Island.
Well, that's not totally gone yet.
Yeah, it is.
Also, I'm not a total freaking rube, right? Like, I think it sucks that they're getting rid of the river. I wish they wouldn't get rid of the river. I love Tom Sawyer's Island and all that, but it still exists over in Disneyland, the original park, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta come up with a stipulation here on what to get rid of. Are we saying bring back a ride that got taken away for something better, or like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously we know that
an
Tom Sawyer's
attraction
Island
that
is.
if you want to bring back the Big Dig from Dino Land USA, you can.
I'll tell
I'm
you
just
what.
saying,
I'll
pick
tell you what
anything.
I would bring
Honey,
back.
Honey,
I
yeah, Honey, I
audience.
Shrunk the Kids. Whatever you want.
One thing I would like to ride as an adult because I don't really remember it too much was Ellen's Universe, Big Universe of Energy.
You don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that?
No, I mean,
I've
I
got good
remember
memories of it.
That
But I feel
one,
like it would be fun to ride.
I
again.
agree. I would love to ride it again. I was sad when they got rid of that.
that's the one that blew me away when the seats started to move.
When
Oh,
you're in a
yeah.
movie
I really
theater.
thought it was just a movie
yeah.
I
when we
think
got in there.
I think I'd like to see the backlot tour again, and
Yeah.
I always
See that
like.
snow speeder.
Yeah, I don't. Who knows if any of the vehicles or any of the props were real? It doesn't even really matter to me. I just always thought it was cool to think that they were.
Right.
And you see all the different ships and cars, and
I'm sure
see the
I'm sure they were
Flintstone
real.
cars, and
Yeah.
well, I know that they were real.
Some of it.
they
were
existed.
there. They were there, but whether they were movie used or
Yeah.
not, I always thought that was a cool ride.
I think in general, I think we're all the right. Maybe not you, Cal. Maybe you don't remember it quite as well, but
I'm from a different generation.
you're Gen Z, so.
What do I not remember though?
Original MGM Hollywood Studios.
Oh yeah, just
Because when we
When you're
first,
walking through
I
the
mean,
big
Muppet
city
Vision.
area like this, it was a massive
The
city
New York-
set that you could
Yeah,
walk
the
through.
skyline.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then what's the
There
car
was nothing.
show?
There was nothing.
yeah, the
there.
stunt show, the
Stunt
back
show was
lot,
cool.
They had the actors everywhere in the park yelling and doing bits constantly.
Yeah, in the
the
little
old
car.
Hollywood area, the old car.
What's funny is it actually was like there was not a lot going on in the park, and other than Toy Story Mania for a long time.
That's how you felt.
I'm not saying that
I
I
never
didn't-
liked Toy Story Mania.
I'm not saying that was my
Bold.
favorite ride. I think that I never remember it being a busy park other than Toy Story Mania.
Right.
Yeah, I
There
remember
there wasn't a lot going
the
on.
the
'Cause when
city
we were
facade being
young-
kind of a ghost town.
When we were young, we really stayed away from Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror. Of course, we walked down there and saw what it was looking like. You know, I remember seeing that street and stuff.
And hearing people scream on
but,
Tower of
but we
Terror.
didn't go on that till we were a little bit older. But you know, we really got to see at the tail end MGM Studios. You know, I remember when they changed it to Hollywood Studios, and I was young enough that I will refer to it as Hollywood Studios. You know what I mean? I'm not going around saying, well, yeah, I still call it MGM because when I was a kid, yeah, it was called MGM once when I went there, and then the other 9 times it's been Hollywood Studios. So I think I'll go with Hollywood Studios. But
Yeah, I don't remember it ever being because they switched it to Hollywood Studios when they added the hat, right?
no, it was MGM with the hat.
Yeah,
Hollywood Studios came later on.
they
It was
actually
around the same time
they put-
Disney acquired full rights to the Muppets.
they put the hat in while it was still MGM, and
Yeah.
then switched it to Hollywood Studios with the hat.
Yep.
I
then
think
they
it was.
took it
I
out.
think the hat was there the first time we went.
Hat was
Yeah.
there for a couple years when
Yeah.
we went.
Yeah, I was there for a long time.
Yeah.
I only remember it being gone when they bought Star Wars.
I actually liked the Chinese theater when they changed it back to the Chinese theater. I thought that it was nice for the icon of the park, but now I kind of
Oh,
miss
yeah.
the hat.
I miss the hat, but I much prefer Hollywood Studios Main Street and the view of the Chinese theater without the hat. And I love that open town square thing. Like for a while they were doing that Star Wars show, which was
Yeah,
cool, but
the
I didn't really
stage-
care about
the
it.
stage is kind of
Now the last time I was there, it's just a big open space in the park, and this is what the modern era of Disney is missing. I think is these like this was just a big open area that literally felt like a public park. Like there's a couple benches
nice.
and
There's a
tables.
fountain.
There's a fountain, and there's the massive Chinese theater to look at. And then, like, you have to, like, go down a ramp or a set of stairs, and there's the popcorn guy and stuff down there. But this one area, it's, like, tranquil, like, peace in the dead center of the park. And to me, I really love that kind of stuff.
just having a little elbow room,
Yeah.
getting around.
2008. Okay, so yeah, so I
No
think
way.
I think that doesn't that literally mean like it was our first trip. It was MGM, and then it changed to Hollywood after that, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't
yeah, I
remember
guess-
what our.
We went in 2005, I think, and then I think
2009.
we went again. Yeah, 2009 was the next time we went after that.
Well,
So
2 rides that we never got to ride. Horizons.
yep.
That's one that I would really love to ride. And then what was the other one I had in mind? It was. Now I forget. Now I forget what the other one was.
the Dream Finder one.
Oh no,
the
the
original Figment.
the Frontierland.
Adventures in Nature's Wonderland or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even. Is that in Disneyland or is that?
that
Disney?
might have been Disneyland.
I don't know, but that one looked really cool.
Yeah,
Which
Mine
eventually
Train through Nature's
it
Wonderland. or
became
something.
Big Thunder Mountain, which I do love Big Thunder, but those are 2 high on my
What
list.
about
I'd love
you,
to
Curtis?
see.
I don't know. Did you see that? I just watched a video and Tiana's already broken, so kind of
Classic.
pissed about that. The gator's already broken in Tiana's.
Stuff always breaks down, and it always has, and it always will. It just, hopefully they fix it quickly. Like maybe it's down for a couple, hours during the day, but,
I fix it at night.
but anyway.
Okay.
What Carter? Did you have a ride you wanted to bring back?
I said the Universe of Energy was.
Oh,
was
with
on.
Alan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ellen
But-
DeGeneres. Probably the world's only animatronic Ellen DeGeneres.
Mom says Splash Mountain for her and Dad. Bring it back.
Yeah, that was really.
It was
pretty
great,
sad.
and I think just a lot of people have really good memories of it. But for us as kids, I remember me, Curtis, Carter, and Dad went on it, and Calvin was tall enough, but we didn't want to scare the little baby.
I didn't want to go.
So Pirates of the Caribbean, it starts with a 40-foot drop. You know this? Pirates of the Caribbean.
No,
I think it's shorter than 40.
it's not 40 feet.
How much of a drop? Look it up, Carter. Can you look
I
at
bet
it?
it's 20.
It says there's a drop.
There's no way it's 40
Anyway,
feet.
but we loved Pirates of the Caribbean, but Splash Mountain, we were worried it was going to scare Calvin.
Well, I was petrified of it. Yeah, because
anyway, me, Calvin, and Dad rode on it.
I didn't
and-
even ride the friggin' bamboo
And
chute.
we get off the ride and we go, "Oh my god, you just have to ride this ride because there's so much going on." It was like bananas. And this back in the day, it was like nice.
Fully
it wasn't like towards
operational.
the end where
Yeah.
like towards the end, yeah, it looked like shit. Yeah, no, they didn't take care of it.
None of the turtles were
Um,
levitating,
yeah.
up in the water.
But
Snorkeling with the sharks.
Skitter's back. Skitter's
no way.
watching the fun.
At
Typhoon Lagoon.
Typhoon
Yeah.
Lagoon.
That'd be cool.
So the drop. You ready for the drop?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's 14 feet at a
14
21
feet.
degree
Oh,
angle.
you
All
got your
I had
numbers
it right,
mixed
I
up.
had it right with a 4. But anyway, yeah, we rode Splash Mountain, and it was so crazy
So,
bananas fun
I remember-
that we convinced you to go. And remember, we told you that first drop was the only drop. Do you remember that?
Okay, so this is what happened. We were in Animal Kingdom, and you wanted to ride Expedition Everest, but I
Okay.
didn't want to ride. But nobody wanted to wait out with me while everybody rode. So they
Yeah.
said, "Oh, why don't we go?" Mom said, "We can go in line, and we'll just leave the line right at the end, so we can all just wait together." And that worked. So we escaped the line, and I didn't have to ride. She
Okay.
said the same thing when we went to do Splash Mountain. She said, "Why? We'll just wait with them like we did at Expedition Everest, and then we'll leave right at the end." And so we got to the end of the line, and I was like getting ready to leave, and she said, "No, you're riding." And then I was freaking out the whole time.
Were you
Had a
screaming
panic
and crying?
But I thought that the ride was literally just
Do you ever put
going
your
up
pants in
and
Disney?
going down like bamboo shoots.
Right, right. No, and that's what we all thought. We all thought it was going to be just like a bamboo shoot. We didn't know what to expect. But that's why when the 4 of us wrote it, we came back and said, you guys have to do this.
Yeah, which I'm
And-
glad that happened.
Well,
You know, I'm glad.
and so you know how Splash Mountain,
I'm
you
glad I
do
forced-
start by going up and then
Yeah.
you do a little
yeah,
splash.
and I remember
and,
you
and,
saying
and
that.
we're like, no, that was it, Calvin.
yeah,
that was it.
I remember that.
And because it's really mellow for the whole rest of the ride, and the one drop you do is in the dark, so you don't know how far it is.
There
and
it
it's
is,
fun.
poop again.
Um,
You just said doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
yeah. Anyway, so I think in terms of some of our Disney trips, that was definitely like a larger memory in my head.
Yeah.
Getting Calvin on Splash Mountain
It was
for the first time.
really pretty magical.
And
the
I
first
and I
the first time
remember
riding that.
getting off the ride and you liked it.
Yeah.
You didn't have a problem. I remember you
Mm-hmm.
liking it. So yeah, sometimes you have to convince your kids to do stuff that they whine and cry about, but they end up liking it. So suck on that.
You're big on that one today. Suck on that. Marmalade. Where does that come from?
I don't think I said marmalade once today.
You said marmalade earlier.
When?
Replay this. You said suck on that marmalade.
I don't think I said that.
I don't remember him saying that either, but
Well, he did.
Literally putting words in my mouth.
Oh.
If you want to go, just to switch gears again, if you want to go to the videos I sent to Instagram, one of them is this giant pumpkin drop. Did you guys see this?
No.
I sent you a 4-wheeler accident, like a pretty tame one. It was some kids in a neighborhood, and then this giant pumpkin drop that was at like a county fair. But they're both definitely worth viewing.
I haven't
doubt.
sent any reels. I haven't sent any reels recently because
one?
my
Oh, okay. I forgot I
I've
sent
seen
you
this
this.
video.
But so these guys, I don't know what they're doing. They're like filling up fire extinguishers or something. It looks like, but
oh yeah, well it's like a
This-
welding air tank.
and
they
do you
got a
know
valve put on
why? Like, was his intention to do Looney Tunes and fly like a rocket, or
I think that his intention was
Well, he's
to
got
see
the
if he could
cardboard
push
out.
himself across the yard with this air tank.
Yep. And that's why he's on the cardboard. He's trying to do like a Wall-E thing.
I feel
He
like
could have
it
got hurt pretty bad by
That's
that air.
what I'm saying.
That's how they killed Jaws.
That's how they killed Jaws. Are you okay?
yeah,
So I don't know what else I sent you, but
you
but
didn't
that
send
was
a
pretty good.
4-wheeler one, I don't think. Unless,
Oh, no.
or either
It's-
the pumpkin dropper or the 4-wheeler. Oh, this
I
is
must
the
not have. I must not have sent the pumpkin drop. I'll have to find that. But yeah, so this is good that it's paused right now, so you can see these two kids on the 4-wheeler. One kid is sitting on the front, like cargo carrier of the 4-wheeler. They're coming humming down this hill, wicked fast, going straight towards this mailbox.
Oh my god.
And watch the kid on the front of the 4-wheeler.
Holy shit.
So watch when they drive away. The video shows them driving away, so you know they're okay. But the
Oh,
one,
okay,
the
okay.
one in the yellow shirt does
Look at all
not.
the mail. Do those people ever get their mail?
They clean it up. Watch. They try and. Oh, never mind. They don't clean it up. They at least put the mailbox back. But you notice the kid in the yellow shirt is not driving them home. The other.
Yeah.
So the kid is okay enough to drive home at least, but. Let's play it from the top again because it was so good, especially after you know they're okay. Oh my god!
Lucky the
From the top again.
One more time, yo.
50 pounds per person.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
well, I
What a
don't-
hit!
They
I
really
think
took
what's
it out.
lucky. I think what's lucky is the 4-wheeler took out the mailbox first, and then the kid went flying into it.
I think it
afterwards.
really demonstrates the importance of not riding on the front of the 4-wheeler like that. Obviously, that worked out.
Having a flimsy mailbox.
What are you trying to
get-
say?
I'm saying it's important to have a flimsy mailbox in case a kid
Oh, okay.
rams their
Yeah.
sibling into it with a 4-wheeler.
I got what you're
So it'll give instead of just pinning them there.
I'm just gonna see if I can find the pumpkin drop
freight
real
train
quick.
drivers.
Here, watch this. Watch my reel here. This is one I forgot I sent before I talked about all the poop. This is
What's he trying to do here?
Why is he slamming the door on him?
I don't know.
The
Oh,
was
he's
gonna
taking
take a shit back there.
Did he pick it
Oh
up?
my god. You made him pick it up.
He's carrying it with him. Too.
Oh my god.
So he must have seen him on the camera, right? And
Yeah.
they said, "Go get him."
Yeah.
I don't know if I can find this pumpkin drop video. It's not that important, but you know how people grow.
Don't put it in the dumpster. Carry it.
People will grow those massive
Oh my
pumpkins.
Yeah.
They lifted this up with a giant boom crane and dropped it in a field, and it exploded like 40 feet wide.
Chunks. Chunks.
It
Pumpkin chunks.
probably wasn't even a new video. It probably was old. If I knew it was something fresh that nobody had ever seen, I'd show you. But
Well,
Carter's poop carrying videos.
I've had to stay off. I've had to stay off Instagram because I went down a rabbit hole and my algorithm's all effed now. So
Oh boy, it's a lot of Jew hating, probably. Huh?
yep, a lot of anti-Semitism and why Charlie Kirk or who killed Charlie Kirk.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody's getting to the bottom of this. Thank you for your hard work and patriotism, Curtis. um,
No, honestly, the CIA should just be in charge of it, though.
Bro, we'll leave it to the professional.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot to it, and we don't have to go down.
Well,
it,
let's
but-
dive into it. Let's dive into it. You open the. Now I'm curious.
Calvin, that's a crazy can. I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know.
I don't know if you opened
Are you
that.
not
That's a
down
big
that
kid.
rabbit hole? Is your
Well,
algorithm
no, I
down that one?
see things every now and then, but it's mostly like in a joking
I'll
way.
tell you the rabbit hole I fell down that I still haven't researched to see if it's true or not. I saw a potentially AI video of Patrick Mahomes talking about Travis Kelce being cut from the Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
Was that
No, I
real
heard
or
ab-
was that
I heard
AI?
about this today at work.
Was it real or was it AI? Can anyone tell me?
Oh
Does
wait,
anyone
no.
know?
Actually, it wasn't at work. It was you.
Yeah,
You said that
telling
to
it
Grandpa.
and I was there with you. I'm incepting your mind.
Yeah. No,
I'm planting
yeah.
ideas.
And I
You
heard
told
Travis
Grandpa about
Kelce
it?
got cut. Huh?
But no, I said it to Grandpa in the same context I'm saying it to you. I was like, I didn't know if it was something made up or if it was real, but it was Patrick Mahomes saying they cut Travis Kelce from the Chiefs, and I don't care enough to look it up and see is this real or not.
I want to see the video because I guarantee you it's one of the.
It's probably
it's in
AI.
in that same voice.
Yeah, it probably is. But when it's 2 a.m. and you're scrolling, do you really notice these things?
I don't know. Did you see the video of Roy McIlroy mocking Donald Trump?
No, I didn't.
Well, not really mocking him, I shouldn't say, but
Was he doing Gangnam Style or something?
they took the Ryder Cup. They retained the Ryder Cup, so there's a video.
These kids I was hanging out. So last weekend I was in Vermont, and these couple of kids Ryder is friends with. I think they were at the Ryder Cup.
Oh no way.
I think that's what he had on his sweatshirt.
The Ryder
They were-
Cup was this past weekend.
Maybe they were supporting it.
I don't know. I just for some reason it crossed a wire in my mind.
Oh, you were there.
Play that video. I just sent you.
So what does it mean? What does it mean to retain the Ryder Cup? You mean like
The Ryder Cup happens every 2 years, and it's Europe versus USA.
oh,
golf
Yeah,
team.
you should
I
have
see.
really watched it. It was
and Rory is a European boy.
Yeah.
Europe. Euro trash. Yeah, look at those teeth. That's right, governor.
Are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching God? Are you watching Donald Trump? Are you watching Donald Trump? Aye.
That's kind of funny because he probably reacted, right?
Oh yeah, this is Donald Trump. Donald Trump posted this video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he says, yes, I'm watching. Congratulations.
Oh yeah.
He's probably friends with him. He's probably golfed with him before.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I just
Um,
think it's funny. Like all these guys, some of these guys are really old, and
They're all old.
they're all old, and they're making a video like they're in high school.
By George!
I thought it.
Where'd you put my beans?
Right, chap.
I thought it was a funny video though.
Yeah. No, that's fun for the golf community.
There's this guy that does song covers, but only in a bad English accent, and it's always like he's always like adding in random like right
Isn't it?
chap. Like he's just always adding that. Like it's like Blink-182. It's like all small things, right?
Yeah. That's good.
But yeah, anyway, little side tangent. Yeah, so anyway, I was up in Vermont visiting Ryder, cleaning up the yard, getting ready for the pig roast.
Rigby.
Getting ready
Comment if you don't want the nickname Rigby.
He's going by Skitter now.
What'd you end up doing up there? What's getting ready entail?
So they've been cleaning up their yard all summer. It was like it had been overgrown, like all the brush. So there's just brush in the yard. And actually, I can send Carter a picture of Ryder's truck. We loaded it in part of the yard.
You
to
were
move
working
it.
a field.
But yeah, we were just dragging brush around. We made a big brush pile. Too dry to burn right now. Yeah, we're cleaning up the yard. I'm just trying to send Carter this picture really quick on Instagram.
And then an owl passed by.
No, we just kind of went around some of my old haunts, my old stomping grounds.
Did you say hi to your buds?
Yeah, not too many of them, but I ran into a nooner.
Oh, nice. Holy.
There's Skitter. That's actually a pretty good picture. Can you zoom in it at all or no?
I don't know if the Zoom will work.
But yeah, this was just like one small bit of it. There's just a ton of stuff cut down in the yard, but we just were cleaning up all day. And the idea was to burn it in the dried up pond bed. But I think we're going to have to wait for snow to burn it. It's too big.
Are you gonna leave it in the pond bed?
I hope not. I didn't stay to help remove it from the pond bed, but I
You
hope
put it all there.
Skitter, I hope you're able to drag it all out because
That'll be one mucky pond.
well, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like if we know it can't be burned for a while.
You just burn it first snow, you know.
Yeah, but one of two things has to happen, right? You either have to get a ton of rain, which is going to fill the pond again, or it has to snow, and what little water that's in there is going to be frozen, icy mess at the bottom of your fire, and then you're not going to really be able to clean it up.
Slop pit.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard to clean up the mess of it.
It'll add a little
Little nutrient.
nutrients to the
Yeah,
pond.
the fish will love it. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway,
It's probably
it's probably coming
Oh.
out. Yeah, maybe that'll be our project. During the pig roast, we'll dig it out of the pond during the roast. In between work and on the fire.
I didn't realize you guys were putting in that much work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we don't fuck around.
That's crazy.
We got after it. But we also, I mean, it's like the thing I was saying the whole time I was there, like the pace of life is just it's a lot slower. Like there is a lot littler happening. Like
The people are slower.
no, just the pace of life. Like we spent the day working in the yard, but we also drove to town and got sandwiches and came back.
Nice. What'd you get?
I just got turkey and cheese, Mahirons.
Oh,
Just turkey and cheese.
Oh, I think about those sandwiches sometimes. Because goddamn Full Belly Deli went down the shitter.
Yeah. Well, the cool part there is they'll build you whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
So
Just
you
like
just
Subway.
tell them. Yeah, but this is real bread, unlike Subway.
Subway, have it your way.
But yeah, so like had we not been working in the yard, like your other options for activities are all also physical, right? Like, oh, let's go canoeing, let's go hiking, let's go mountain biking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
They don't have mountain biking at Sugar Bush, though, anymore, right?
Maybe not.
Like
Maybe.
you can't take the lift anymore.
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you.
I thought they did have it.
Well,
They did when we first
went,
got
but
there,
then
but
I heard that it's gonna shut down.
they didn't put too much work into it when we were there. That's for sure. It was just the raw mountain, and you could ride the lift up if you wanted to ride
Couple
down.
jumps on at the bottom of the.
But you
trail.
could rent nice bikes, so it was cool. But yeah, anyway, we're getting hyped
A
up.
lot of big tech.
Pig roast coming soon.
Woo!
Put in
Pig
some
roast.
elbow grease. It'll make the meat that much sweeter.
If you watch the pod, go to the pig roast.
You're not gonna be able to find it even with a map, brother.
With a map.
And guess what? Cell phones don't work neither.
What, did you get scared? So I recently have been rewatching Star Wars,
Yep.
and I made it through the original trilogy.
And you just started watching episode 1 last night.
So I got to. Okay, listen.
I'm listening.
From the opening of episode 1 until I wish I knew, probably about an hour and a half into the movie, has got to be the worst stretch of Star Wars. And, because we're on this big train, like the sequels are worse than the prequels. The prequels were unappreciated in their time. No, actually, the first hour and a half of episode 1 I would put it below Jack and Jill. I'd rather watch Jack and Jill than that first hour and a half of the movie. Okay, there's a brief moment where Sebulba's funny, and then the pod race happens.
Sebulba.
Sebulba's
And-
hilarious, but
You're shitting on it so hard. You wonder why they copped out on the sequels.
well, okay, at least the sequels
They
are
stuck-
visually interesting, and they give you a good feeling, that like a nostalgic Star Wars feeling.
I don't know, Calvin. I think
It
I
looks
think
it
you're
looks
onto
like the
something.
Magic School Bus when they're underwater getting chased by fish.
When they're
There's-
getting chased by fish is a good scene. There's
Yeah.
always a bigger fish.
There's two real things in the scene, and it's
Well, now you're complaining about how they made the movie.
okay. The CGI.
Are you complaining about
I'm
the
not
storyline?
totally against
or-
the use of CGI, but that whole sequence could have been cut from the movie because
Disagree.
you're looking
Disagree.
at literal vomit.
There's
on the
always a
screen.
bigger fish. No, it was cool.
It was
And
a
they
funny
also-
joke.
They also fully built that submarine that
Okay.
they were in. That was a full
The
scale,
ship, the submarine is cool. I have the
live
Lego
scale
set.
prop that they were sitting
Well,
in.
yeah, they
So-
might have taken a still frame of it and put it in the poster.
It's real. When it comes up out of the water
Didn't you see it on
and
the
they
backlot
climb out
tour?
of it, it's
Yeah.
real.
Okay.
Didn't you see it on
once
the
you
backlot tour?
Probably did.
once they get to the scenes in Naboo are cool in the city.
That's a real
Oh,
place.
and
I
you
think.
know,
Yeah.
some of that's a real place.
It's in Spain or something
Something.
of the like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying I
I just think
tried
that,
to get through the movie with enthusiasm, and I know I haven't seen the big payoff, which is the Darth Maul lightsaber fight, but boy, is it rough.
for me, what I would say is, pretty much any of the Star Wars movies. I really have to be in the right mood to sit and watch
I was
the
just
whole
gonna say,
thing.
if
Because
you-
otherwise, any Star Wars movie, I can put it on and I'll fast forward to scenes I like really quick,
There-
But I really have to be in the mood if I'm going to sit there and watch a whole ass Star Wars movie because I've seen them all dozens of times. So yeah, I'll agree with you. After pretty quickly you get tired of all the explanation and shit and world building.
Yeah, I would say for me, I can appreciate why people don't like Star Wars. I know I understand why it's not for everybody.
But-
I think when you know what's gonna happen, then you're sitting there and you're like, is anything ever gonna happen? When you know what the good parts are.
Yeah.
I mean, there are certain episode 5. I don't think you can beat episode 5. I think that's my favorite episode. Can watch that one.
No, I
All the
agree.
way
That one's
through.
very action packed. And the thing is, like with like the deep lore and all the nothing that's happening, right? When I was a kid, especially, and I was like ravenous for this content. I wanted to be in this universe. All this, what you're saying, is nothing happening. I was drinking it in. 'Cause I was just soaking and basking in this universe. And sure, it's a lot of nothing that happened.
This is-
now I've got it memorized in my
Okay.
head. Yeah, it's not that exciting now because I know it all. But the first couple times, it was exciting.
Yeah, you have to want
There
to
is-
be into it.
I think what made the original trilogy great is that they didn't need to explain anything. They put you into the place and they just said, figure it out.
I think
They
when
don't
you
need
go,
to explain
when
the
you go back-
metachlorians.
when you go back to the original trilogy, it's like an old movie, and when you go back and watch old TV shows, you're like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
If you didn't know about Star Wars and you didn't already like Star Wars, you watch it and you're like, what the F is happening here? This is really weird. It's a weird premise.
Well,
It is really weird.
I mean, if you go to watch it now, back then it was probably just par for the course, a new cool movie. But
And the thing that like kind of to your point, complaining about CGI and stuff, like that was part of what I think people liked the initial when it was just the one movie and it was just Star Wars, right? That's what people liked so much about it, like whether or not you really paid attention to the story or cared about what was happening. It was really cool to look at, and there was nothing that looked like that before. So you're like, yeah. I mean, I don't know what's up with all them lasers and shit, but it looked pretty fucking when that guy when that narwhal got his friggin' arm lasered off. That was pretty cool.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I think where they missed the mark on the prequels is I'm okay with the CGI, but not to replace actual it should
Kind
only
of like
be
in
used.
episode 2 when R2D2 starts flying around with rocket jets and shit.
Yeah,
It's
it's
kind
a
of like
tool to use. It's not the,
R2D2
it
was
shouldn't be
really
the entire
cool
movie.
when he was a physical prop. You go, oh my god, like this is a real robot, Then all of a
Which
sudden he becomes CGI.
They do.
You're like,
They get better at it. I know with Attack of the Clones and.
Remember how skinny the head and necks were of all the clones in Attack of the Clones, though? They have really skinny heads and necks.
Yeah, they do. So, what's up with that anyway?
peanut brains.
yeah.
But I would say the first half hour of the movie is completely CGI sets and scenes.
There's a lot
I was
more
just-
practical stuff, but you have to know what you're looking for. Because
Yeah.
like
It's sprinkled throughout the movie, but I'm saying
but
that
in
first,
the like a lot of the ships, like yeah, it was all blue screen that they're sitting in, but the cockpit of those yellow fighter ships, they really built a lot of that.
And
you probably don't remember
a
seeing
few of the
it
pod
in
racing-
Boston back in the day.
a
but
few
we
of the
actually
pod
saw a
racer
lot of it.
explosions are legit.
What do you do during the podcast, Carter? You've been pretty much dead
He's
silent.
producing. He's swapping cams. He's looking
I know.
stuff
I
up.
know that. I know he's been producing.
So,
for
what do
some
you
of
think,
it, but-
Carter, about the prequels?
I'm just
I'm
not
having-
super into this conversation here, and to be swapping the cameras and monitoring everything. It's kind of hard to then put myself into the conversation.
that he's not interested in.
So I've renewed my hate for the prequels, at least up to this point. I know they get better, and I haven't got the payoff of episode 1 yet.
Hmm.
But I'd
Yeah,
almost,
what are you gonna do?
I'd almost
have
venture to
been-
say that episode 7 tops episode 1.
I've been kind of secretly telling myself I'm off of Star Wars until the Mando and Grogu movie comes out.
Is there gonna be a movie?
Yep, that's going to be the next theatrical Star Wars movie release. Is going to be Mando and Grogu, and just because I have, been feeling like Star Warsed out recently. You know,
You've been burnt out by Disney.
Yeah, I've been consuming a lot of it. I also love to watch Star Wars Explained on YouTube, and so I just kind of felt I want to like and be excited for Jon Favreau's Mando and Grogu movie. So that's about a year away. So I'm kind of taking a breath from Star Wars until then.
You're just saving the excitement.
I just wanted to show you this since you've been talking about Star Wars for so long. This Gus Johnson video.
Your friend who says spoilers.
Oh, hold on.
Yo, did your neighbor get
A pod racer.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Our neighbor's got something weird in his yard.
What is he doing?
Is the landlord picking up?
No, I can't get a hold of him.
Well, should we just go over there and talk to him? I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Dude, slow down.
So fast.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate you coming over here and saying that and stuff. And I didn't want to be a bad neighbor, but if you could just in the afternoons. Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, yeah, have a good one.
It's a bulba.
Oh, it's a from Star Wars?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's a Bulma.
The Bulba from Star Wars. I did have one other thing happen to me. That's why I'm kind of quiet here. Today, this afternoon, when I came home,
you shit your pants again?
no, close, but I went out back and I was driving the tractor around. I was trying to clean up the backyard, move some dirt around in the backyard of the tractor just for fun. And I dug up a ground. It's like a yellow jacket.
Oh
nest,
no!
Oh,
And I got stung. like.
They stung the shit out of you.
You can see it you can see how red around in my eye it is here. I got stung right about here.
Yeah.
damn.
So I don't know if you guys can see that.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
just
sucks.
once.
You know,
A little bit.
I'm
Yeah.
allergic, so I can't.
Well, I got stung on my arm too, but the arm ones, it still hurts. So my face is in pain.
Peel out in the tractor. Did you
sucks.
hop off the tractor and run?
Well, no, I got a ways away from the pile, and I had a bucket load of sand, and I was driving to dump it where I was dumping it, and one stung me in the arm, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I got stung in the face, and then that was it. And then I went back to the pile where I was getting it from, and there was a huge swarm
Oh.
around the pile. So
Ground wasps too.
those
they
are the
weren't-
nasty
they
ones.
weren't-
Those big fuckers.
they weren't wasps. They looked yellow to me, but
Yellow jackets. We had a huge nest. Actually on the ice rink.
On the ice rink.
Yeah. Right at the entrance. It was probably, if I had to measure it, 1.5 feet long, and probably diameter, like this.
How do you-
basically, I
how
would
do
say
you
the
let it
size
get
of a
that
5-gallon bucket. Because it's like probably 35 feet up, and
Oh,
there's
okay.
no way to get to it.
Yeah.
what'd you kill them with?
We had to hire somebody. I really wanted to get up there.
But they hired somebody.
I was gonna put on a full suit and just get up there and
foam
poke.
it.
I would, yeah, with the spray and probably a broom handle, poke a hole and just let them.
Well, I'll tell you, that's kind of silly to poke a hole. The spray, if you just spray it on the entrance, then they can't fly in or out.
Well,
and it's
yeah, that
poison. A little goes a long way. You might have to treat it a couple times, but
I have a.
just keep spraying the opening, and eventually they'll all die.
They swarm my house and they're able to get into my entryway because there's a crack in the door.
Yep.
And so I sprayed the crack in the ceiling of the entryway with some insect killer. It's meant for ants and stuff around your house, and it's supposed to last like up to 12 months and kill ants that walk across it. Well, now it's killing the wasps as they come into my entryway.
Nice.
So I probably got 30 or 40 dead wasps on the
just
floor.
laying there.
Better dead than alive.
Chewie doesn't eat
Yeah.
them.
No, we don't let him walk through there because he would try to eat them, and some of them are still kicking there, just laying on the ground,
Choking out
squirming.
slowly.
That's
Yeah.
good to know that stuff works like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to think. I mean, they're basically the same things, just one's got wings and one doesn't.
Well, you should have seen this
Hive mind
guy
bullshit.
that they got to take this wasp nest out. I guess
He
he's
showed
a-
up with
he's a
a bow
professional.
and arrow and a blowtorch.
He showed up in gym shorts with no shirt on, smoking a cigarette, and he gets out of the truck and puts his shirt on.
Some tail
He takes
gribble type
he-
of thing.
Yeah,
But
he takes a look
this-
at it And he's like, I don't have to come back tomorrow. I gotta get some ladders.
She didn't see him take it down?
No, I didn't get to see it, but
that's too bad.
he just blasted it with the hose. And, well, it was a hose mixed, like a Miracle Grow type mixer.
Yeah.
So it had water
Oh,
pressure. But
pump up sprayer?
No, it was, he had a tank in his truck with a hose and a pump. So it had like a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
To blast a hole, like.
To rip the nest to shreds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it was probably like soap or something in there. A lot of guys just use soapy water.
Could be.
Just
I didn't
helps
know.
choke them out.
I didn't get to talk to him that much.
Fucks up their wings and they can't fly.
But I just thought about it, and they paid him, I want to say it was like $300 to take the nest out.
Good business to get into.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
we
know.
gotta try. If I wasn't allergic, I'd. All right. Well, thanks for everybody joining us tonight. Thanks for being here. I think it was a solid pod. Hope you like Star Wars.
Goodbye, old friend.
Or
May the force be with you.
Or poop.
I'm going now. I bid you all a very fond farewell.
That went pretty well, actually.